All praises to Ahia and Yeshaya and the Ruach. Today I would like to speak on the topic of the purpose of dreams. We all have dreams, and oftentimes we ponder whether these dreams are actually sent from the Most High through His Son and the significance of these dreams. I would like to speak about dreams and the purpose and why the daughter of Babylon has stood with her stargazers and her prognosticators and her sorcerers. The reason why her uncoverings have been known unto the wise. I will be reading from Job, Isaiah, Numbers, and the book of Acts. And it reads, Wherefore, Job, I pray thee, hear my speeches, and hearken to all my words. Behold, now I have opened my mouth, my tongue hath spoken in my mouth. My words shall be of the uprightness of my heart, and my lips shall utter knowledge clearly. The spirit of Ahia hath made me, and the breath of the Almighty hath given me life. If thou canst answer me, set thy words in order before me. Stand up. Behold, I am according to thy wish in the Most High's stead. I also am formed out of the clay. Behold, my terror shall not make thee afraid, neither shall my hand be heavy upon thee. Surely thou hast spoken in mine hearing, and I have heard the voice of thy words, saying, I am clean without transgression, I am innocent, neither is there iniquity in me. Behold, he findeth occasions against me, he counteth me for his enemy. He putteth my feet in the stocks, he marketh all my paths. Behold, in this thou art not just. I will answer thee that the Most High is greater than man. Why dost thou strive against him? For he giveth not account of any of his matters. For Ahia speaketh once, yet twice, yet man perceiveth it not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and the slumberings upon the bed, then he opened the ears of men, and sealeth their instruction, that they may withdraw man from his purpose, and hide pride from man. Here we have Job, and he's being told that the Most High speaketh to man once, yet twice, yet man perceiveth it not. For once he speak in a dream, twice in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men in the slumberings on the bed. And the purpose of the Most High doing this is to open the ears of men and give them instruction, and lastly, so that he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide the pride from man. So the Most High has to do this so that mankind, would not be puffed up in doing so. So the Most High does this through the slumberings on the bed of mankind. But mankind perceiveth this not. And why is this that mankind perceive this not? In today's modern time, you have all kind of psychological reasons why we should not perceive our dreams as some type of reality. And on the other hand, you have so-called science that validates these dreams or visions that we often have. I would like to continue on with the Most High's definition of why he has to speak through dreams. And Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman when he had married her, for he had married an Ethiopian woman. And they said, And they said, have the Lord indeed spoken only by Moses? Hath he not spoken also by us? And the Lord heard it. Now the man Moses was very meek, and above all the men which were upon the face of the earth. And the Lord spake suddenly unto Moses, and unto Aaron, and unto Miriam, Come out ye three unto the tabernacle of the congregation. And they three came out. And the Lord came down in the pillar of the cloud, and stood in the door of the tabernacle. And he called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forth. And he said, Hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I the Lord will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream. My servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all mine house. With him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches, and the similitude of the Lord shall he behold. Wherefore, then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? And the anger of the Lord was kindled against him, and he departed. Here we have Miriam and Aaron, and they spoke against Moses, and the Most High had to come down in the cloud, and he had to make it known that you hear these words, that if there be a prophet among you, I, the Most High, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak to him in a dream. Here we have one of the accounts where the Most High is letting all three of them know that if I'm going to be dealing with a prophet servant of mine, I'm going to make myself known unto him in a vision, or speak to him in a dream. And so we know this from reading the book of Job. He sealeth his instructions this way amongst his servants. Miriam and Aaron spoke unto the Most High, and also Moses, but the Most High dealt with Moses on a personal level to the point that he spoke to him mouth to mouth and not in dark speeches. Now we know the outcome of what happened to Miriam. She was made leprous after the fact for speaking against Moses, and she was made an example of one who speaks against the Most High's chosen. And we know this from reading the book of Chronicles. Touch not my anointed men, saying, do my prophets no harm. Nevertheless, that he made, the Most High made himself known, and made it known to them that I will make myself known to them in a vision or in a dream. One could say that Miriam and Aaron were prophets due to the fact that the Most High spoke to them, came down and spoke to them, but yet and still the prophecies and the law, statutes, and commandments were given unto Moses. And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith the Most High, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. And on my servants and on my handmaids I will pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy, and I shall show wonders in heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the great and notable day of the Lord to come. Now here we have the book of Acts, and this is after the death and resurrection of Christ, of Yeshua, that the Most High is stating that he is going to pour out his spirit on all flesh, men and women. When people say that the Messiah, Yeshua, was the last prophet, they are absolutely incorrect, or else I wouldn't be reading this verse, and I am a living witness of this prophecy that the Most High is definitely pouring out his spirit on all flesh. Not only that, He has manifested himself through his son Yeshua, whom I have saw in dreams and night visions that would verify what this scripture is talking about. If we continue to read, it states that ye men of Israel hear these words. So they were talking to the children of Israel. We are living temples of the Most High, that this is being fulfilled in the last days. And there are many scriptures that I can go to, but as always, I try to get straight to the point of what the Most High has put on my spirit to discuss, or anointed me with the wisdom, instruction, and understanding of buying and selling the truth. So we know that if there be a prophet or a prophetess amongst you, the Most High will reveal himself through visions and dreams. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal. Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, the same shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. So here we have the daughter of Babylon, and she's being told to come down in the dust. Now, you can continue to read on as the Most High is proclaiming judgment on this daughter of Babylon, which is none other than the United States of America. Now, it states, stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. And we know that is judgment. The daughter of Babylon has every type of psychotropic drug there is to keep our people, which is the Hebrew Israelites, in a state of slumber. If you are in a state of slumber, how can you receive or instructions that the Most High has sealed for your purpose? Yet, on the other hand, that this daughter of Babylon has her own enchantments and sorceries that she induces through her sorcerers, her counselors, and her prognosticators, therefore having an advantage over the Hebrew first and the Gentiles by keeping them on administered drugs. I have studied these things, and it was very hard for me to study in a classroom when you can perceive straight through the ideology and the perception of what's going on in these classrooms. And not only that, these people are over the Hebrew Israelites. For example, you may have a child that is in school, and you may have a counselor that is dealing with a child, and then that counselor recommends that child to the school nurse, and the school nurse recommends this child to outside help, and this child or this adult, whether it be in the workplace, follow the same chain of command, and now they are on 6 different medications. Say, for instance, that you are seeking wisdom, instruction, and understanding of buying and selling the truth. The Most High cannot seal instruction on a mind that is suited up in pharmaceuticals. And this is why the Most High is telling this daughter of Babylon to come down and sit in the dust. She's been doing this from the start. Except her dreams, her enchantments, her sorceries, her counselors, astrologers, stargazers are working for Satan. And as we know that the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, and if you're not following the Most High and His Son, you have the wrath of the Most High already abiding on you, and they have the advantage. So we must know that we have to find alternate ways to get away from pharmaceuticals. They clearly tell you on some of these labels that you may have hallucinations, episodes, in other words, alternate realities. Therefore, this is not to be taken lightly. We have to stay away from pharmaceuticals so that we can be in tune with the Most High. And while the Most High is breaking the dreams and visions and the stargazers, the prognosticators, and the enchanters, breaking their spiritual power over us, we at the same time must break away from them and become less dependent. Instead of diagnosing your child with ADHD, pick up the word and train up a child in the way that he should go, and then the child will not depart from it. This begins in the home, so that the Most High can be able to start using not only children but men and women, so we can serve out our purpose on this earth as He's turning back this captivity of the Hebrew nation, and as a servant of the Most High, who is a witness and will bear witness that every word of the Most High is true, that He may withdraw mankind from His purpose and hide the pride from man accordingly to the will of the Most High, Ahaya, Ashur Ahaya, through His Son Yeshaya, so that we can be living vessels as a monument to the other nations, as we are being set free from enchanters, prognosticators, sorcerers, and enchanters. And soon we shall see Zion. Those who have an ear, let them hear what the Spirit is saying.